Now, WGEM Sports with Sports Director Tony Cornish Jr.
It was the second day of action at the 13th Annual Rumble on the River, and the tournament featured 3 games on this evening's slate for the second straight day. The nightcap would feature a bevy of Eagles, you could say, on the hardwood, representing both Liberty and Knox County High. Liberty head coach Greg Altmix had LHS ready to go from the opening tip at the woodpile tonight. First quarter, Knox County's Trent Clark drives the middle of the lane, pulls up and gets the floater to fall. KC up 2-zip early. Still in the first frame, Knox County's Colton Morrow finds Connor Hayes open in the corner for the trifecta. Tickles the twine, knocks up 5-4. Liberty picked up the pace, though. Jordan Nyson, yeah, that's Ben's second cousin, spots Devin Clouser down low. DK with the Division I power move gets the bucket to fall. Liberty up by 3. More from Mr. Clouser. Knowlton Klingel spots Clouser, cutting the hoop. Clouser with the soft touch, nets the deuce. Liberty up by 5. Still in the first, Liberty's Clayton Obert finds Jordan Nyson at the top of the key. And yeah, Mr. Nyson drills the 3. Liberty up by 8 after the first quarter comes to a close. Your final after 4 in this one. Liberty rolls to a 65-29 victory over Knox County. On the ladies' side, Knox County and Liberty were once again squaring off on the Rumble of the River, at the Rumble of the River, the hardwood at JWCC. First quarter, Knox County's Kaylee Woods finds Riley Strange in a load of traffic, and Strange finishes strong for 2. Knox County on the board first. Then Liberty's Paige Knopfman finds Jaden Shute, and cutting to the basket. Shute with the left-hand finish for 2, tied early in this one. Still in the first, Knox County's Jaden Linebaugh comes up with the steal there and goes coast to coast with the left-hand finish for 2. Knox County up by 4. Liberty not done. Jaden Shute drives and finds Izzy Gim under the basket for the lay-in for 2. More Liberty defense. Taryn Rowe will poke the ball loose right here and come up with a steal, and she'll drive all the way to the hoop and use the glass for 2. Your final after 4, John Wood. Liberty winning 38-27 over Knox County. We aren't done. The first game of the day, head coach Cody Leonard and those Lady Panthers from Monroe City were taking on Western. Third quarter, Monroe City's Bailey Hayes intercepts the Western pass. BH drives in to the rack and gets the easy layup for 2. Lady Panthers up double digits on Western's next possession. Haley Flores drives and kicks out to a wide open Cody Nelson, and she saw that. She knocked down that J with ease. Watch the Lady Panthers here on defense. Lauren Youngblood with the steal in the pass to Hallie Dyer for 2 of her 15 points all the night. She makes it look so easy. Monroe City holds on in the second half holds Western, I should say, to just 10 second half points. And when the dust settles and the smoke clears in this one, MCHS wins big 55-25 over Western junior guard Clara Miner led the way with 17 points all the night. Meanwhile, checking in on scores from across the tri-states in boys high school basketball action. Yeah, look at Clark County coming up with a 56-54 victory over West Hancock. This is the story on this game. Brandon Cratch hit a 15-foot jumper at the buzzer to win the game for CCHS. He had 38 points on the night. By the way, the Indians are now 4-2 on the season. They will travel to Carthage on Friday to face the Illini West. Should be a good one. Meanwhile, in Southeast Iowa in boys action, Burlington Notre Dame wins by 1 over the Crusaders from Holy Trinity Catholic. 46-45 is your final in that one. After waiting over 72 hours to return to action after posting their last victory on Sunday at the Subway Holiday Classic, Mr. Tanner Stuckman and the Hawks of QU will lace up their Retro 11 Jordans tomorrow night and try their very best to post their 3rd win in a row on their home floor. With school now out of session for the holidays, Stuckman and the 5-3 Hawks of QU, well, they've been conducting morning basketball practice sessions this week at Pepsi Arena. Quincy University's coaching staff has been working hard trying to keep the team focused and sharp as they get ready to host the visiting 4-6 Tigers of IWU, who are now 2-5 playing on the road. Now, after tomorrow's contest comes to a close, the Hawks are scheduled for a little well-deserved R&R for the holidays.
We'll play Thursday, they'll go home Friday, and then they're off for 8 days. We have a thing in Division II called Life and Balance where we can't have any contact with them for 8 days, and then right after Christmas we'll get it back going and prepare for Rockhurst and Williams Ewell.
Now those GLVC games are set for January 2nd and January 4th for the Quincy University Hawks. Meanwhile, on the college hardwood tonight, in the Show Me State, Culver Stockton guard Mason Byers, well, he finished with 32 points, 6 rebounds, and he had 6 assists, but the Wildcats, they fell to defeat 88-73 at Lincoln in yet another exhibition game for Culver. Be sure to tune in to WGEM Sports Center tomorrow morning when Quincy High head basketball coach Andy Douglas joins Ryan and Brock on the radio airwaves to bring us up to date on Blue Devil Hoops as the Crosstown Rivalry Countdown rolls on. The fun starts at 7 a.m. on WGEM Sports Radio. That's ESPN 1440, 98.9. That's a wrap for sports. We'll be back after this.